Welcome back. It's time for another Rental Boys vlog. Today, Eddie and Xavier are going to be setting up 5 20x20 tents and 150 chairs. Let's see how they do it.
We got 3 of them up so far. This one's about to go up. The 5 20x20s that are basically going up with side walls, cables, chairs, and generator with some heaters. So we're just getting them up right now. There's no wind at all. So in case you see something, you're like, hey, you don't have it strapped down. It's like dead. There's no wind, so I'm not worried about it flying off. So that's why I don't have any weights or anything on, just FYI.
If y'all were wondering, we're going to do it no matter what. So if you're wondering,
we're going to leave it like that, then we're going to pray to God that it doesn't go flying off. And then earlier on off camera, you asked me, hey, why did you do it that way? Which is basically where the strap is supposed to go to the weight. Oh, here comes Jalen. Where the strap is supposed to go to the weight. Instead, I put it on the foot. And here's the reason why. It's because when we put sidewalls, I always have to undo the work that I did when I strap it actually on the tent top. So to keep everything nice and loose, I just put it on the foot. And then once I'm done with the sidewalls, I'll go ahead and take that off and actually strap everything down. Because once the top's tight, it's really hard to get the sidewalls, everything nice and tight. But when it's loose, it's just make easier to maneuver and use stuff. So that's the reason why it's like that.
Why you have to bring this tent?
They forgot.
They forgot it? Was it Kelvin who forgot it, or who?
I don't know who forgot it. You gotta ask them.
All right, let's find out who forgot it. Eddie, was it you? Oh, it was Kelvin.
It's always me.
What'd you say, Kelvin?
It's always me. So I told Kelvin, but Kelvin forgot. So this has happened multiple times for the last, not with you, I'm saying in general, it's happened a lot. So to combat that, I already got a plan, and it's basically like a full sheet that has to be signed off. So that way it has every aspect of the tent, like so the tent legs, the corners, the connections, all the pieces that you need to make a tent. And basically you have to sign off on it and mark that how many tents you have. So basically what I'm trying to do is eliminate human error, because he forgot, and if we had that sheet, he would have had to sign off on it and say, yep, everything's there. And it's just something to help everybody to remember what's actually on the truck, because sometimes we're moving a lot, and with that sheet, if you already have you've done this, and we have a process to how to do it. So once the item is actually loaded on the truck, you mark the amount that's loaded on there, then you sign off on there, initial it, then you go to the next one, and next one. So hopefully that it slows people down, and then we just make less mistakes, because sometimes we're out an hour and a half, 2 hours away, and then come to find out that we don't have a piece that we need. And I know some people will say, well, just take extra pieces, but what happens with that, if the inventory's off or that piece gets lost because it's going out when it's shipment going out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do this year. Let's got pants out, and we'll let you know.
Now, if you need more help in your rental business, please click the link below for our free ultimate checklist showing you how to start and run your rental business.
So we found ourselves in a pickle. One of the ends popped out and we didn't realize it. Now Eddie gonna show us how it's standing up, how to get it back in the spot.
Okay. So they sell tools for this, but when you don't have a tool, just use your regular stake. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in the loop. What? Even when you're installing it, usually the tents have like what you call like a O-ring with a tail on it, so you can pull. But this is way more leverage, so you just put it at an angle. And down here, like that. Underneath here, don't put it in this hole because you're gonna break it with all the pressure. Okay. And you see, I'm slowly just rotating it, getting in position.
So great.
And once you get there, you're gonna spin this and pull back. It's just slow. Depending on how new your top is, if it's really new, then it's gonna be tight. So we'll just keep moving it, it'll eventually come out.
I'm kind of loose. Eddie technically is anyway. He wanted to.
All right, cool. And then, so this doesn't happen in the future. Whenever you're putting this loop on, whatever, like if you have a clip or something, just put the clip in and it won't back out. So that's what happened. It backed out when we didn't know, but now you got it on next.
And if you're wondering how they made these concrete blocks, because we do make them ourselves, you can check out this video right here to see how they did it.
Kevin, what you working on now?
Oh man, stacking these old chairs up. Keep on stacking the chairs up on the side. So now basically what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get the sidewalls nice and tight. And that's the reason why you saw the clip earlier. I don't put the strap for the vinyl top to the foot yet, because it tends to get in the way and we have to undo it. And so now everything's nice and loose. You can slide the sidewalls back and forth. You know, we can now actually move the leg pole to adjust it so how we need. And sometimes you can't see it, but the leg pole may be out a little bit, and it makes your sidewalls not buckle, although it might have a gap. So when you leave it loose like that, you can move the leg so that it gives it more space. And sometimes you can even bow it in a little bit so that way the sidewalls can touch and clip everything nice and tight and it looks good. Because sometimes, in the past, I was always like, man, why are these walls not touching? It's like, how always has a gap, but that's the reason why, because you need to move the legs and everything. And once it's in place and where all the sidewalls are good to go, basically strap everything down and tighten everything.
Are you a rental business that needs a website or a software? Well, we have Rent More Pro. This is an all-in-one rental store that helps you manage things from your inventory, your contracts, and even your drivers. On top of that, it has automatic quoting and automatic invoicing to save your time and money. If you're interested in this, please click the link below for a free demo today.
And that's how they did it. Like I said, this was a huge event. It's like $6,000. So it's 5 20x20s, 150 chairs, and it ran really smoothly. So even though you have a couple mishaps with forgetting some things sometimes, we have an amazing team, and they're what make all of this happen. And of course, here's Jalen just making sure he doesn't forget the fuel for the heaters, because that has happened once and it is not fun. Yeah, if you want to check out our ultimate checklist in the link below, you want to make sure you have that. That will have everything you need if you're starting a business, if you've already started. Make sure you download that. And don't forget, it's totally free, so why not? Why not download it anyway? Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.